We have learned the parents of a UMass student who was shot and killed in Washington, D.C. have traveled there to bring their son home. WBZ's Beth Germano shows us the 21-year-old died just as he was about to begin the opportunity of a lifetime.
He was by all accounts pursuing his ambitions. 21-year-old Eric Tarpinian Yakum shot and killed on a street in the nation's capital just as he was beginning a summer congressional internship.
He was just so hungry, to be the best person he could and reach his, potential.
Clark Berg just spent 4 months with Eric earlier this year at a Washington, D.C. fellowship Fund for American Studies for student leaders before he began the internship for Kansas Republican Ron Estes. The two became fast friends.
There's never been quite a guy that I've, bonded with so easily or met that as good as him. He lights up the room wherever he goes. He was such a funny guy. He always had something to say to make you feel better.
Eric Tarpinian Yakum was a rising senior at UMass Amherst and a resident of the small western Massachusetts town of Granby, majoring in finance with a minor in political science. Just before 10:30 Monday night, police say he was caught in a dispute between two rival groups, several jumping out of a car and opening fire on a D.C. street, also wounding a woman and a 16-year-old boy. Eric later dying at the hospital.
Eric was enjoying, by all accounts, was enjoying his internship and enjoying learning about public service, and really had a bright future ahead of him.
Amy Carnevale, the head of the Massachusetts Republican Party, says Eric's parents are in Washington, D.C. to identify his body and meet with Congressman Estes' staff.
The office is also devastated. They spent time with Eric's parents this morning, consoling them.
The news has hit hard here in the town of Granby. Many residents saying the gun violence is now impacting their small community and a family that's one of their own.
It's terrible. It's a terrible tragedy when anybody loses their life, but when a young person who's just getting started with their life, it's very disheartening.
Police say they have located the vehicle involved in the shooting, but so far no arrests have been made.
It's just devastating to hear that no one cares about life in general anymore. It just seems like it's tragic all around the whole world.
And tragic to lose the promise of a young man trying to make a difference. In Granby, Beth Germano, WBZ News.